Hey there guys, welcome back to another exciting battle report brought to you by Gaming Grats. Today we're going to be battling out in the mission battle plan, Power Flux. In today's mission, the unique mission parameter is the Aether Surge. So in this mission, we have to roll at the start, or whoever's going second, each turn gets to choose which objectives are going to be activated, whether it's going to be the B objectives or the A objectives that are deep in our territories or just on the borders of their territories. So chance to kind of mix things up and see where we might have to move around, forcing us to kind of keep our armies on the move. If we're changing priorities constantly, we might get to dictate those. And then in this one, you also get the unique scoring opportunity. So you get to score 1 extra victory point for each activated objective you control that is contested by a friendly Andorian Locust hero, and as long as there are no enemy Andorian Locusts contesting that same objective, and then you can score 1 victory point if any enemy wizard units were destroyed in that battle round. So you get possible extra bonus points for doing those. So some unique scoring opportunities with the shifting objectives. So let's take a look at the battlefield. Okay, we got our nice foresty runescape still, with our objectives in their awesome locations just on the side of each of the forest patches here, and then broken up by the rocks and terrains on each end. Alright, let's take a look at those armies. Hey there guys, Patrick here, bringing out the Ogres again. Gonna be trying out a different boulder head list. Still trying out with the grand strategy Slaughter of Sorcery, and go with that Triumph Bloodthirsty today. For leaders, my general again is going to be the Icebrow Hunter, and taking that awesome command trait Voice of the Avalanche, so he can issue commands anywhere on the battlefield and can issue one once per game without spending a command point. And then we'll have 2 Frost Lords on Stonehorn, the first one having Metal Cruncher and the Nullstone Adornment item, the hand-carved Nullstone icon. And then the second Frost Lord has the artifact, the Vial of the Manticore Venom, to make his Frost Spear hit that much better. And then the mount trait Rockmane Eldar, making him a little more resilient. And then today I have a Huskard on Thundertusk with a Blood Vulture, and he's taking the mount trait Rimfrost Hide, so he'll have a 5-up ward just like the Stonehorns. And he's taking the Prayer Keening Gale to give some extra movement out. But that's going to be it for our leaders today. Let's take a look at the battle line. Alright guys, and for battle line, today I'm bringing out a Stonehorn Beast Rider unit and taking the Blood Vulture on them, so we have 2 Blood Vultures to send out. And then still the 3 units of 2-man Frost Sabers, and that's going to be 1940 for points today, and then most of that fitting into a battle regiment with a couple extra monsters to drop. So let's take a look at Jesse's army.
Hey guys, Jesse here, bringing a Daughters of Kane list today. Got the army subfaction Zainthar Kai, so getting to fight on death with my Melusai. I've taken the grand strategy Bloodthirsty Zealots, so basically just have to have all my units either fight or die. Super easy with Daughters of Kane with the low model count. And then I have the Triumph Inspired. For leaders, I've taken the General Hag Queen, so getting the command trait Zealous Orator, getting the 4+ rally is just always really good for Daughters of Kane since we have such that low model count and rallies are really big for us. She's taking the artifact Blood Sigil so that she can get an extra prayer, just in case I need a damage or a defensive prayer. So for her prayers, I've taken Blessing of Kane to give them the reroll on their Fanatical Fate saves, and then I've also taken Catechism of Murder so that their 6s generate an additional hit. I'm also taking Marathi and the Shadow Queen. Always going to take them in Daughters of Kane. They're one of my favorite models in all of Age of Sigmar, so if I'm going to play the army, I'm going to take them. And that is my leaders for today, so let's check out some battle line. Alrighty, so for battle line, we've got a giant unit of Bloodstalkers. Always really great to take, especially if you have Marathi. Getting to fire them twice in a turn is just super devastating to your opponent. I've also taken a unit of 10 Blood Sisters, a unit of 5 Blood Sisters, and then 2 units of 5 Canaries. I reinforced the 1 unit of Blood Sisters just so I can keep my drops down to 1 drop. I feel like with Daughters of Kane, you really want to have priority, so just doing that helps me out a bit. So yeah, so I'm 1 drop, 1980 points, and that is my list for today.
Alright, so after deployment, 1 unit of Sabers on the far side, and then coming towards our center here of our pot with our general and his bodyguard unit of Sabers alongside him. And then most of our beasts here, we've got our Thundertusk, our basic battle line, Beast Rider, and then our one with the Elder main, and then Mr. Metal Cruncher over here that has our Unbinds, and then our last unit of Saber Tusks again on the far sides to help tag these far objectives and help us with that awesome surround and destroy battle tactic that they are here to help us with. So these big guys can go charging forward. I'm looking down at the Castle of Snakes. We got the Spear unit of 5 Blood Sisters on the far side, and then the big unit of 10 wrapped around Big Marathi, guarded by Little Marathi on the far flank, protecting the bow snakes and the general who is in the center of them, so she is not exposed at all, but ready to repel these beasts that are definitely coming forward. But Jesse was a 1-drop today, and I was 3, so he has control of priority. Who's going first today, Jesse?
Like it's always going to be with destruction double turning, I'm going to be giving it to the ogres. Just again, I don't want to get double turned off the rip, so yeah.
All right, and with that, we'll get into ogres. Turn 1, hero phase. All right, so turn 1 hero phase for ogres. We're going to start with surround and destroy. So with our awesome movement of the sabers and just advancing them, they'll be able to get out of our zone, so we can get into the 3 board edges easily enough. And then for heroic action, we're going to try and get a command point on our Frost Stonehorn here. He does not get it.
Try to get one on Big Marathi. Reroll it there. Nope.
She does not either. And see if we make any primal dice. There's 1. So
2.
There's 2 in the pool so far. And with that, that's going to be it. Oh, I guess for my prayer, I'm going to try with the Keening Gale, or going to give him the +1 to wound on this stone here, the Beast Rider unit. Try and get that off on a 3+. She does. Goes off no problem. And then with that, we'll get into ogres. Turn 1, movement phase. Alright, so end of the movement phase. Far unit of Saber Tusk getting out of our deployment to the far side. This unit moving back to take our 1 border in our zone. And then the last unit getting out wholly within 6 of the far side, getting us our battle tactic. And we forgot to mention, but rightfully so, with Jesse letting me go first and him going second, getting to choose activated objectives. A was going to be the chosen, so it is the objectives both within our zone, so he was not forced to come out and have to deal with the points just yet. But with that, everyone else moving up into the center, far Metal Cruncher Stonehorn on the far side, other Frost Lord in the center with our Huskard on the far side. And these guys are looking to release our Blood Vultures. They're going to be our only shooting attacks, because our Hunter is not in range. So we're going to try and hit Jesse's General with both of the Blood Vultures. So on 2+. So that's just going to be 2 mortal wounds.
6s? Nope.
Alright, so that's the first 2 mortal wounds from the Vultures. And now it's time for some charges. So we'll be starting with our Beast Rider that got our prayer off on him. So he's getting the +1 from being the Frost Lord Stonehorn to his charge roll. So he's going 11, but he gets 10 on his impact. So we're going to move him and see where he goes to do his impacts. Alright, so there's where the Beast Rider one is ending up. So we're going to do his impacts into the big 10-man unit of Sisters there. So he's looking for 4 pluses. Oops, sorry, I'll actually roll that guy. So that is 5, 6, 7 mortal wounds from him. That's a really good hit.
6s. Ooh, nice. Pretty good defense.
So it's just going to kill
2
of them. Which 2 are going to fall?
These 2 here.
So they will get to fight.
Fight, yep. Marathi is in combat. So they get...
Yeah, because she's within 3 inches.
3s and 3s.
So 4.
-1.
So it's going to 5-ups. So he stops 2, and then 5 up again. He stops it all. Good job, Beast Rider. And then next we're going to go see if the Thunder Tusk can make it here, if he can get around. So 6, 7, 8. I believe he needed a 9. We'll just have Jesse double check here. He's getting the +1 from the Frost Lord.
Oh.
But just getting around there.
Does he have a +1?
He has the
+1.
+1.
I'd say he's in, yeah.
Alright, so he's just going to get right around. And I'm going to have to do the old...
Hit him with the butt.
With the butt, because his tusks are just a little too much off the front of his base there. So he doesn't get the +1 to the impact roll. So it'll just be the 7 dice. His 5 are going to go... I don't believe he's within
Yeah,
now
so
that
there,
you removed. So yeah, his goes into the 5-man unit. Oh, that's going to be 5 mortals.
Good.
For the impacts.
Looking for 6s. I don't want.
So you get 2.5.
So I'm gonna pull them from here because I don't want you to
be able to pile around.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not gonna be able to fight with them, but
yeah. Too far away to pile in and punch still. Then going next for Mr. Metal Cruncher here. See if he can make it. He's going 12 with his +1, so he's absolutely going to make it. We're just going to see how far we can get him around here. I think this one's going to end up having to fight Marathi, so he might be in some trouble. Alright, so he's able to get right around with his 12-inch charge there, but doing his impacts is going to go into the big unit of the Spear Sisters there again. So again, look for 4+. So he's going to get 6 mortal wounds into those guys.
6s. Another one. So 1, 2,
3 that are going to punch right into him.
And I did. They are gonna unleash too.
Yeah, at the end of the charge
yeah,
there.
Let's do this here, but so I lost 3, so 1. Oh, but they have Marathi's in combat, so 1, 2, 3, and 3s and 3s.
Oh, there goes 5.
-1.
Ren 1, so going to 4s. And then 5s. So he takes 2 wounds there. So far. And then Unleash, that was the 8 bows are in range of the Unleash.
Yep. So -1 to hit, so going to 4s.
Yep.
3s. Ooh, that's a lot of mortals though.
Yeah. Ooh.
And then is he -1 to a unit or anything?
No, that's the other one there.
So then 3 saves.
Regular, just to armor first. So just run 1 for those.
Yep.
So 4s. So he fails 1 of those, and then
so 7 ward saves.
Alright, and then 5-ups. Makes 2 of those, so takes another 5, so he's taken 7 damage so far.
Okay.
So he's got 10 left. And then last to charge, our last Frost Lord here. See if he can get in. He is going to go 9, and he will make it in there. And I'll see where he can end up, and we'll see who's going to end up getting stuck fighting Big Marathi here, I think. Alright, so our second Frost Lord there deciding to impact just on the edge of the big unit here. So we're going to see if he can get his impacts on 4+ again.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, so 6 there, going into the spears.
Need 6s. Nope. 3 going down. So I'm going to take these 2 to swing into there.
Into the Beast Rider one?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'll take 1 over from the other side. So I'll just do these ones quick
Okay.
first. And getting +1 attack.
Because yeah, Marathi was within 3.
3s and 3s.
Ooh, just a 2.
At
So
-1.
the Beast Rider, so it goes to 5s. And then Ward Save. Nope, so he will take 2.
And then take one of these. I'll take this one here. Again, 4 attacks into the other one, but he's -1 to wound, right?
Yes, this one is, yeah.
So 1 hit and 1
And
wound.
4 up and 5 up. Nope, so he will take 1 as well.
Okay.
Alright, so that is going to be it for the charges there. So we'll do some monstrous actions here. So I think we're going to try who has the best chance to also get at archers. So we'll try. So first we'll do my Thunder Test one. So he is just going to see if he can give the fight last to the Blood Sisters there. Oh,
Yep, well, if you want to call that. No,
Okay, so
yeah, that's pretty
fine.
flat. Yeah.
So the smaller unit there, they will have the fight last.
Yep.
This guy is just going to be, since he's within 3, he will try and roar Big Marathi. She is roared.
Okay.
And then close one here is going to do the fly and run around. So we're going to see his movement for that, your unique Stonehorn one. So he's going to move around 9 inches. He's going to pretty much just kind of fly about. He doesn't have anywhere too special he can make it to, but just to try and give out some extra D3 mortal wounds. And then the far one as well, he is just going to stomp into the archers there, which he does not.
Okay, and then Marathi's just gonna, I think I'm within 3 of that one as well, so I think we'll roar him.
Into that one there?
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
He is roared as well. Alright, so I'm going to do his kind of little fly around and see how many I can tag. I think I can tag about 2 units, but might be able to get 3 here. Alright, so after doing his fly around, he was able just to tag Marathi and the sisters in front of him so he could get back down, but was able to do the 3 mortal wounds to Marathi and 1 to the sisters in front of him, and then decided to pile in with Metal Cruncher first, and he's going to punch into the bow snakes. But he is down 1 bracket, so he's lost 1 of his horn attacks and gone to 3s to wound for his hoof attacks here.
You roared them, correct?
No, I roared
okay.
Little Marathi.
So I will use all defense on them.
Or Marathi, sorry, I did.
Okay.
This is who I roared.
Yep, we'll use that on the snakes then.
Yep, and so we'll do, give him all-out attack, so we can hopefully hit well here. So going with his horns first, so going on, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. That's 2 wounds.
Okay, minus how much?
2 for these.
So I'm going to 6s.
Stops 1, so
It's
it's
big.
4 damage so far. We'll just do it all.
Oh, 6s, yeah, I'll just... Sorry.
There's 3 damage so far.
Oops, 1.5.
And then the spear on 2s. 3s. Oh, just the 1. Ren 1.
Goes
So
through.
that's 3 damage.
6s. Nope.
That's another 3.
So another 1.5. So
And then how many kicks is he going to get? Oh, just the 1. It's on a 2. Wounds on a 3. Wounds at Ren 1.
goes through.
D3 plus 1. Oh, for
2, 3.
2, so 3.
Okay.
3 damage. And then the kicks. 2 hits. 1 wound, no rend.
Okay, and so that was 1 damage?
Yep, you're good with your plus 1 because there was no rend, right?
Oh,
There were
perfect.
5 ups
So it's
normally.
just the 3 for the
3 more.
1.5.
So the wounded and another.
Yep. And they will get to fight though.
Yes, because they're all within range for pile in there.
They do get extra attack because they're Melusi. Not that they're amazing or anything. 3s and 4s, no rend. So 4, no rend.
Okay. That's 3 ups. Ooh. And 5 ups. Hey, so it's going to take 3 damage from that. And then it's going to be Jesse's choice for pile in.
I think we're gonna go with these 3 here.
They have the fight.
Oh
last time.
yes. Okay, so we'll go with the 2 here.
Okay, just going into Stonehorn up front.
Yeah, so she gets an extra attack. So she got 5, and the other girl has 4.
Got it.
So 3s and 3s.
4s for this one. He is.
Oh, okay.
Just the one. Yeah, to wound. To wound. So
Oh,
you're
2
fine.
wounds. Okay. So just the 1, but it is minus 2.
So minus 2, so 5 up, and just 1 damage.
Yep.
And 5 up, so it's good.
And then they just do the mortal wounds. 1 mortal wound.
Okay, and 5 up, so he takes 1 more there. 2. Alright, and then our chance to pile in. I think we're going to go with our plus 1 to wound here. I'm going to just see where I can possibly pile in some people for punches. So we've already done the 3 damage to Marathi, so we can't do any more to her. So we'll just see what else we can mitigate here. Alright, so going with our battle line Stonehorn, since Marathi is damage for the round, not going to put into her, just going to swing everything into the unit that's near the Thunder Tusk. Not able to get at the archers, but we are within 3 of them to at least keep them locked up so they aren't rallying on us in Jesse's turn. So going into the spears, starting with the horns.
Oof.
Ooh, is right. Just the 2. He is the one with the plus 2 wounds, so on 2s. At least it saved 1, so Ren 2.
So it goes straight through.
Okay, so that's 4 damage.
Okay.
And then
stop 1.
Stop
So
1.
kills 2 because I've got 1 injured.
Okay, so just the one left. How many crushing kicks? 3 hoof stomps. Hitting on 2s. Oh. Or sorry, those were on 3s. Wounding on 2s. Wounds at Ren 1.
Yep.
D3 plus 1 for 2 damage.
Okay, so she could live. Nope.
She is gone.
So they're all gonna fight the one that's there.
Into Mr. Huskard.
Yep.
And he is just the -1 to hit for him.
-1 to hit. Okay. Oh, and then the sergeant. So that'll be you 4s. 3s.
For 3.
3 at -1.
He gets 4, so going to 5s. And then 5 up ward. So he'll take 1 damage from that.
Go.
That there. Alright, and then so it's going to be which Marathi?
I think we'll go with the little one first.
So going into the far guy.
Yeah, just because if we kill at him and then Marathi, we don't have to split her attacks as much.
Yep.
So hit with Heartrender first. So he's just straight to hit, any wound.
Yeah, he doesn't have any -2.
Just 3s and 3s.
Just trying to decide if I want to use my all out. Or no, he used all out attack, so he cannot. So
Yep.
here we are.
So 3s and 3s. Nice job, Marathi. 2 wounds at -2.
2, so 5 up. Stops 1.
So D3 for 3.
3. 5 up ward. Oh, he will take 3.
And then the bladed wings for 3s. And 3s. So 2 at -1.
1, 2, 4s.
And they're 1 damage.
And 5.
Cool.
Stops it. So it takes the 3 damage.
Yep, so he's at 13.
Alright. And then it would just be Thunder Tusk or Stonehorn here. So we'll go with Stonehorn here to finish off the sisters.
Okay.
So he's just got the 2 wounds on him, so he's still top bracket. So we'll see if he can get it done with the horns right away. On 4s, just the 2, and 3s for 1 at Ren 2.
Oh, goes straight through, sorry.
Oh, so 4 damage so far.
Yep.
Then
Just save those.
do the spear. 4. And 4 wounds at Ren 1.
Okay, so 6s, stop
So
1.
that's another 9 damage.
Okay.
So see if
Probably good enough there.
probably finish him off.
Here's not all of them, but yep.
There we go.
But they will get to hit ya.
Yep, the 2 on their way out.
So we got 5 from the sergeant, 4 from the lady.
Got it.
Having Marathi in combat definitely is helping me at least do some damage on my way out. He's just straight to hit.
Yes, but the -2 wounds, so
Okay.
he's forced to wound.
So 2, -1.
4s, and then 5 up board. He's
Nice. Alrighty. Not too shabby that turn.
good. And then I guess now for Big Marathi. Gets to swing into our just regular Beast Rider because we've made sure to pile base to her so she can't.
Yep, we will
get
do our
towards-
tail attack into him.
But yes, she does have an awesome 3-inch tail attack that'll go into our wounded one because it does have a chance, right? That does D6 damage.
Yeah,
so
it could just do 6. Well, at full bracket she does 6, but you did bracket her by doing her. Oh, she needs 6. So yeah, so
Yeah.
we'll just do flat 6.
okay, yeah. So that would kill him because he's got 5 wounds remaining
And
if he
you-
can't make any ward.
And you roared Marathi, so I can't use all that attack right
Correct.
now. Alright, so we'll start with the tail on him.
Okay.
And it misses.
All right. Whew.
And then we've got Heartrender. Going into the point blank guy there.
Got it. This is where our all-out defense was going for.
Okay.
Just because this way he'll have actually a save.
Wounds on 3s. So 4 or 3, sorry, at
And
-2.
2. So it would have been went to 6. So this way he's 5s. So
Oh.
stops 2.
So 3 damage.
Okay. And so he takes 2 so far.
Okay, and then the Crown of Serpents.
For 8 attacks.
4. 3s and 3s. Not bad.
5.
So 5. No rem though.
Okay, so we'll go to 3 ups with all out. And 5 up. Oh, stop that. So he just takes the 2 damage.
Okay.
And then up to 4. Alright, and then I think just Thunder Tusk will pile in. I don't think he's going to have any targets, but I'll just do his piling quick. And then I'm not sure if you're going to pile in with the archers. We'll see. Maybe you might when the Thunder Tusk piles in because he won't have any swings. Alright, so yeah, just piling in the Thunder Tusk so his horns so he can actually fit. He's not in range, just out of range with his 2-inch reach to get at the archers, and no sense swinging him into Marathi because she can't take any more wounds. So with that, it's just his choice if he's piling. I don't think he's piling in with the archers because he's hoping to lose a couple to morale so they can be out of combat so he then can rally.
So I only lost 4 though, and their bravery 8. So they where you go at? So they stick around. Well,
bravery 4, so you would lose 1.
All right, so might be perfect.
We'll just have to see if they're still out. But with that, that's going to be end of turn 1 for ogres. We are going to secure both objectives because we are worth 10 with the monsters on the objective here. So we do have 20 count currently. And then the far back objective. So we will get our score 1, score 2, score more. And we'll get a bonus for having our locust. Or no, sorry, he's not a wizard.
Yeah, no.
So for bonus for us here. But score 1, score 2, score more, and then getting our battle tactic for 2, so getting 5 points first turn for ogres. As we get into daughters, turn 1 hero phase. Alright, so turn 1 hero phase for daughters. What's your battle tactic going to be, Jesse?
So we're going for a magical mayhem. Going to be trying to kill him with some spells here.
Alright, let's see it. So for heroic actions, he's going to be doing, I guess, best day ever?
Okay.
Just in case.
We'll try to get a command point on Little Marathi.
Okay.
Yep. And she's going to use that to basically issue them to shoot.
Yep, so do that right now. I'll see while you do that if I make primal, so it'll be an extra one.
So mine.
So nope, just the one for me. So we're up to 3 primals for this turn.
1, 2. Perfect. Alrighty.
And so this is going into Mr. Thunder.
It has to go into the
Test.
closest, yeah, I think.
So. It was just check his minus. Nope, just from melee weapon. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter that you're in melee range.
So looking for 3s and 3s.
6s are better.
Better. Just the 1. It's only the first volley though.
Yeah, they will get their shooting phase volley.
1 mortal so far, and then a bunch of wounds though. 6, 9, and then
the 1 mortal?
Yeah.
Okay, so 9 armor. And Ren 1.
Yep.
So going to 5s because it's the Huskard. He's going to fail 5 of those. And then there was the 1 mortal, so 6 ward saves for 5 up. So he will take 4 damage.
Alright, shot 5.
He gets shot in the butt there.
Alrighty, and then time to do some casting. So I think we're going to start with the Pit of Shades on him.
You got it.
Since he has degraded movement, I need a 6. Ooh.
There's the 1.
So, I think I'm going to just let that fail, because if I lose my battle tactic no matter what if I fail this, because she's my only caster.
Yeah, because then you wouldn't be able to cast if you get the 1.
Exactly. So, just keep that. Doesn't go off. So we'll try here. Signature spell. It does go off, and we will throw Primal.
Oh. More primal?
Yeah, I think we will. Okay. Well,
Oh, the last primal now.
leave it at that.
So that's at a 13, so we will try and stop with our talisman. We got a 8 so far. We will keep going. First primal, we'll stop it at
Okay.
14.
And then, so he's got how many wounds on him?
So he took 13, so he's got 4 left because of the extra 2 he gets
4
from
left.
Boulder
Okay.
Head.
So we're gonna definitely charge an arcane bolt,
Yep.
and
That.
it's not
You
gonna
do
work.
have a primal, but
Yeah, I don't really risk giving them 3 wounds for nothing. So I guess we're gonna lose our battle tactic.
Alright, wasn't able to get it off.
So we're also gonna give Big Marathi the juice from the cup, so she has a +1 to her what is it called, the faith table. So she has +1 to. She doesn't have anything good right now, but when it rolls over to your turn, she'll have +1 to hit, unless I take the double. And then we're also going to try to give a prayer to Marathi. We'll give her Catechism of Murder. So that goes off. We'll double check here, just to make sure. Goes off on a 3. So yeah, goes off.
So what does that one do?
So 6s will just be an extra hit.
Awesome.
Yep.
All right, so that's going to be it for the hero phase. We'll get into daughters turn 1 movement phase. All right, so a very quick movement phase for the daughters. Nobody is going to be moving because everybody's locked in combat. So just going to be going right to the shooting phase, and the bow snakes are going to fire their second volley into the thunder attack.
Yep, we won't use all. I thought about using all attack, but I want some CP just in case I need them to stick around with morale.
Yep.
So 3 mortals, but only 3 misses, which is pretty friggin' good.
And this is obviously all out defense. We're trying to keep him alive.
Alrighty, so we got 5 or 6, 7 at -1.
7 -1. So staying at 4+ for him. So 2 going to ward, and then how many mortals got by? 3.
Yep.
So it'll be 5 ward saves, and he'll take all 5 of those.
Okay, so he's at 10. Where's 10? So he's got 16 left.
Yeah, because he just went to 10 on him.
Well,
so with the +2, he's got 6 left.
We're gonna try the gaze, baby.
Yep, Marathi try and finish him.
Shoot and miss.
Okay. All right, just too focused. Too many beasts around her.
Good job, Marathi. All right. But yeah, that's it for shooting phase. So just charging, which I don't have any. So just fighting phase.
So we'll go to monstrous actions.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try to do. It's tough. I think we're gonna do a roar on this one.
Okay.
Yep.
Goes off. So
Yep.
yeah, he's not getting any commands. We're gonna try. I guess we got a few options here. We're gonna try. We'll do 1 stomp into bow snakes, which misses.
Okay.
We'll roar Big Marathi, which goes off.
You just try and stomp to get the damage over with.
Yeah, this one will Titanic Duel
Okay.
Marathi, and then the last one will. I don't think. Yeah, we wouldn't have. The only other one we have would be like the smash.
Okay.
Our unique ones.
Oh yeah,
are
you already
based on
stomped.
the charge.
Yeah. Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah, he missed the stomp over there. So yeah, that'll be it for monstrous. So who's gonna be swinging first?
I think we're gonna go with Big Marathi.
All right, so let Big Marathi pile in and see where she's gonna swing. All right, so after Marathi's piling in to try and stop the Thunder Tusk of getting closer to the archers, and then see if she can't do a really big swing and possibly take out both of these guys.
Yep. So we're gonna be doing 6 of the Heart Render into there, rest of the attacks into there.
You got it. We're gonna do our all out into. Oh right, she roared this one.
Yeah.
He's got the 6 wounds up, I guess. So we will all out. Yep, with our Thunder Tusk.
Yep. So Heart Render, no extra hits, 1 miss. Oh, was he -1 to hit? Sorry?
Nope, that's the other. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Sorry, I get that mixed up.
And
2.
just the 2 that ran 2.
2.
So he's going to 6s.
And 3 damage each.
Okay, so he's got ward save for that on 5 up. So he'll stop 3 and take another 3, going to 7, which will give him another bracket. Or bracket him, sorry. If I can find 7.
Heart Render going into him now, so -1 to hit.
-1 to hit.
4s, 1 hit. No wound. The crown. 8 attacks. No 6s yet to hit. Come on, Marathi. And then 3s again.
3.
3, no rend.
Stand at, we're going to 3s. And, oops, the 1 fail. 5 up. Just 1 damage, right?
Yep.
So he takes the 1 there so far.
So then we just have the tail. 4!
Do it.
Hey, it
Hits.
hits!
Wounds on a 2. Not that.
No,
Alright.
wounds on a 3.
Oh, okay. But not the one. Alright, so with that, I think we're going to pile in with our far guy before little Marathi can finish him off. Alright, so after flipping him around so we could actually fit for his pile in, we're going to put everything into the archers back there. Let's see how much he can do before he goes down.
Auto defense.
Yep, he has the best day ever. So we're also going to give him all-out attack and hope he can do a lot of damage here. So start off with the Frost Spear, hitting on 2s. And wounding on 2s. So that's 4 at Rend 1.
Okay, so just back to 5s. Step 1.
3 going through, so 9 damage
Yep.
so far.
Just keep track of that.
Yep. And then, so the horns, he's down to 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. 3 hits. Wounding on 2s for 3 wounds at Rend 2. 6s.
Yep.
So that's another 9 damage.
Okay.
And then how many kicks can we get? It's going to get 5 kicks. Hitting on 2s. And wounding on now would be 4s with the +1, so he's back to 3s to wound. Oh, so 5 wounds at Rend 1.
Stop 1.
Okay. For D3.
Nice.
For 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more damage.
Ooh.
And then the guys on top for punches and kicks. 3 hits. And no wounds.
Alright, bunch of 6s here. Two. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's enough.
I don't get them. Oh. But they are all going to pile in and punch.
Yeah, so they'll go
Because
this
then,
way.
yeah, within doing it one at
So
a
I
time,
guess-
you'd have room to move, remove, move, remove, move,
Move. Alright, so do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So we got 20 attack. I think I got.
Yeah. So yeah, I probably got like half would go into Thunder, half went into the Stonehorn who just did that.
Let's just go that. 1, 2, 5. So these are the ones and do the Thunder Touch.
Hit. So you have -1 to hit.
Okay, so 4s and 4s.
3. No Rend. He has the all out still, so 3s. And 5 up. Nope, he takes 1.
And then,
Into the Stonehorn. These start hitting on 3s.
yeah, and then 4s. Ooh, so 2.
That's 1. Oh, he's good. So just the extra 1 on Thunder Tusk. Alright, and then it's Lil Marathi or the General's time to finish him off.
Yep, we'll go with Little Marathi.
Alright, so let's see if she can't finish him off.
So with Heartrender, he's not -1 to hit on that
Not
one?
-1. Nope.
Yeah,
That's
perfect.
not a scruncher.
So 1 minus 1, I think, on that one.
For her big spear.
Minus 2.
2, so with the +1, so 4 up. Nope.
D3 for 2.
2. He takes the 1.
Okay, and then her wings. 3s and 3s. So 3.
No Rend.
They are. Her wings are -1 for some reason.
Okay, so 3s. So 1 more through. Gets through. So another damage. So another 2 damage on. So he's got. Would be dead, but the 2 wounds from Boulder Head keeping him alive.
Okay.
Alright, let's see who's going to punch. So we'll go with our guy here. Still got the buff. See if he can do the 3 damage to Marathi. So 7, he's losing a horn attack. So hitting on 4s with the horns. Ooh, just the 1. And wins on a 2. 1 that ran 2.
Yep.
Goes through for 3 damage.
And it goes.
There's the 3. That's it for Punch and Marathi.
I just have my general here. Oops. Fix that after there. So just Just pile in there. See what she can do. 4 attacks. 3s and 3s. One. -1.
Going to. He's
That's
good.
Cool.
All right. So with that's going to be it for Daughter's turn 1. Fortunately, not able to bring down one of the beasts here. We got 2 of them now, getting pretty close to death here. And then this guy is just about almost halfway there, and then some damage even on the Farfrost Lord. But he still has the guys up at this guy to bring down that he was saving because he can do their nice battle tactics since he was trying to get the Magical Mayhem turn 1 there. But it's going to be, unfortunately, 0 points for Daughters for turn 1 as we go for a priority roll for turn 2.
3. I will take the double because if I don't, I think I'm down the water.
All right, so with that, we'll go to Daughters, turn 2, hero phase. All right, so turn 2, hero phase for Daughters. What's your battle tactic, Jesse?
So we're going to be doing Cruel Delight. We're going to be doing our shooting and falling back with our Canary units.
All right.
It is also up to you to choose the pulse.
We'll keep it on the A's.
How did I know? Cool. So with that, we're also going to try and get a command point on Little Marathi. She gets.
I think I want to best stay ever on our Thunder Tusk here.
Good. And for heroic actions, she's going to be using Battle Fury, so she gets +2 to her attacks.
Awesome. All right, and let's see if we make any primal dice. It's 1, 2.
Alrighty. So let's go with. Well, we're gonna try to go for Mind Razor on Big Matty. Surprise, surprise! Doesn't go off.
You want to use that primal?
No. So we're gonna do her signature spell. We'll do the one that's injured with 11. Use 7.
It's 1 and 6. Come on.
Now, because if we bracket her, then we get less attacks.
Yeah, that is true.
And then we'll just try to do Pit of Shades on him.
Okay.
We will throw a primal. And we'll throw another primal.
So we got 8, 12, 15, 17. All right, we might as well try. We got 6. 11. Oh, what did you get? 15?
Yeah.
So I need a 5+. Oh, tied it.
So 2d6, he takes the difference in mortal wounds.
Okay.
It takes a 1, I think, maybe?
This is into
Thunder Tusk.
Thunder Tusk. With his current bracket, he's moving 6.
So nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. Good job. For prayer, we're going to try to give Big Marathi Fanatical Faith, or the reroll her Fanatical Faith, which does not go off. And she takes Immortal.
Which you can't shrug yet.
Yep, nope. So it takes the Immortal there. And then we're just going to use her command ability to fight.
Yeah, in the hero phase here. Let's see if we can
Instead of getting 3 attacks, we get 5 attacks. 3s and 3s. Oh, she wants it. She doesn't want it. So 1.
Ren 2.
Yeah.
5 up.
D3.
For 1 damage. It goes through.
Okay.
And then you got her wings.
Oh yeah, thank you. 6, and then we get +2 as well.
3s.
And then 3s.
For 4.
4. -1.
4 up. Oh, stops it all there.
Alrighty. And then
We only needed to do the one more. He's got one move left.
Alright. We're gonna. I don't know what we're gonna do. But we're gonna do something.
Alright. Going to Daughter's turn 2 movement phase.
Yep.
Alright, so end of the movement phase. The Canary have come down from the sky to reinforce and throw some spears into these monsters. Both far sides, but after they get to shoot, they do their fire and flight ability, which will get Jesse his battle tactic. And then Marathi and the general stand locked in and hopefully finish off that stone horn so they don't have to finish it off in melee. So with that, who's going to be firing first?
Just fire these guys first.
Unit 5, and the stone horn, he's got 1 move left.
3s. And 3s. 1,
For
minus
one.
1.
On a 4-up.
Yay!
And 5-up.
No!
He lives.
Well, they're going to do their little fallback here.
And move over to the objective.
Exactly.
That is not active right now.
But
Closer to some sabers.
also just gets us prepared for it.
Absolutely.
Oh, stupid canaries. And then downtown over here,
Other
same
unit
thing.
Going into Thunder Tusk. For
2
2.
wounds, minus 1.
He's got best day ever on, so staying at 4s. And 5-up. He's good as well.
And they'll just jump back on the objective as well.
You got it.
And now, as much as I'd like to shoot that guy in combat, Marathi's going to take 3 damage no matter what. So I think I'm okay with...
Them doing it in combat.
Yeah, but what I'm going to... Just for her shooting attack, I think I want to try and get lucky on him.
Yep.
So 2+. Well, he's minus 1 to hit.
Only by melee.
Only melee,
weapons.
alright. 2+.
Hits.
I think it's 2. It never hits, so I don't know. It is a 2+. Minus 3.
Minus 3. So this best day, so has a 6-up at least.
And it is D6.
So
No!
1 damage. He takes it at least. He's got 12 on him.
Alrighty.
Alright, and that's it for shooting.
Yep.
Are any of the Canary charging?
No, the combat's not the greatest. I think I'm just as long as I have those objectives, just bodies on there, I'm okay.
Yep.
I need to keep my bodies. Losing 1 body is just too much right now. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
So with combat, I am gonna go with my Hag Queen first, because it is the only thing that can die.
Yep. Well, first we got monstrous actions.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and stomp your Hag Queen.
Yeah, I saw
with
that.
the far
Okay.
Stonehorn, which he does. For 1 mortal. So
6 up.
Hey. She stands strong.
And then we'll just do a roar into him,
Okay.
just to try and cut down his damage.
Got it.
What's that?
Roar coming from Stonehorn there. No, roar come from the Thunder Tusk, which it does, and then he will Titanic duel her.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna go with Marathi and just hope she has enough damage to finish him off.
Yep.
Because we do kind of.
Because her heroic action is for the whole turn, right?
Yep.
That extra.
She's got 8 attacks still. Oh, sorry, not 8 attacks. What am I saying? 5 attacks. Uh, 3 hits. And 2 wounds.
2. Ran 2.
2. Yep.
Going to 5-ups. Oh my
killing
goodness.
me, man.
Can the wings do it? So this she has 8 attacks. Yeah.
All right, wings. 2s and 3s.
Or 4.
4, -1.
So going to 4-ups.
2 through.
2 5-ups.
Oh,
Hey, he
thank
will
gosh.
fall. Stonehorn is down
All right.
with our Unbind
Now it's
talisman.
your choice.
Then we'll go with, I guess, with the Stonehorn is the best. He's got the most chance to do the damage, so we will go with him.
Okay.
He's got the 1 bracket on him, and he has Titanic Duel. And since you got the double, he still has our prayer, so he still has the +1.
Okay.
So horn, that'll be 5 hits, and 2s to wound. 4
Oh.
1s. Oh my goodness. So 1 at Ren 2.
There, sorry about that. There we go.
There we go. She's good. Kicks. 4 kicks. So on 2s. And wounding on 2s. 3 at Ren 1.
Yep.
All through. They're D3s. So that is 7 damage.
Yep.
Capping at 3.
See if we can stop any just to almost,
Oh.
but no.
So she'll take her full 3.
Yep.
And that will bracket her at least 1.
Yep. Oh, she's at 9.
3 to go.
And I think, how do we want to split her attacks? we want to try and kill both of them, but I think we'll do the tail into there, the tail and the crown, and then everything else into him.
And all the spear into him. Yeah,
So start with the tail.
Best day ever here. You roared him. What's the rend on the tail and the
-2.
Okay.
But it is only 4 damage now. It's still enough to.
Yeah, and it's just one tail attack, right?
Yeah, just one.
Okay, so yeah, since you roared him, I will just use all out defense on Thunder Tusk.
So tail attack hits. Wounds -2.
2, so back to 4 up.
4 damage.
Through. Gotta make one of these. He makes 1.
So just the crown now. How many hat attacks? Ooh. We like that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So -1 to hit.
Okay.
Don't think it mattered.
She's on fire right now. Okay, so 4, no rent now.
So 3 ups. 5 up.
No!
Oh, he just falls.
And then Heartrender, which we have, you put me at 9, so only got 6 Heartrender.
Okay.
And we're just 3s and 3s. Ooh, just the 1, but it is -2.
So 6 up.
And 3 damage.
5 ups. Most people take 3. Go to 10 on him.
Okay.
All right. And yeah, there's all the damage in our combats over there. So that's going to be it for Daughter's turn 2. We're still going to hold this objective here because he's worth 10 and back for our objective. But Jesse will get his battle tactic for 2 points. So we'll get him the 2 points on the board as we go into Ogre's turn 2 hero phase. Alright, so turn 2 for Ogres, our battle tactic is going to be intimidate the invaders. So just making sure we have a majority of our army outside of our deployment zone, or our territory zone. So we're going to see, first we're going to activate the pot and heal these guys each D3. So wounded 1 gets 3, and my Stone Lord, he gets 3, so he'll be back to full.
Okay.
So go back to 7 here, wherever that is. Come on, 7. There we go. Sorry about that. And then we'll do actually the host of the Everwinter. We actually have a chance on Big Marathi. We need a 2 or less. Hey, we got it. And for D3, 1 mortal wound.
6. No.
She takes her first for the turn. And then for heroic action, I think we'll just go for best day ever on our Frost Lord.
I'm just going to try for it on Marathi. See if I can save her.
See if it keeps her alive.
Yeah.
Alright. And then we've lost our priest, so that's it. I guess we... Oh, no, and we're going second, so we don't need any primal because they will go away at the end of our turn. So with that, we will get into Ogre's turn 2 movement phase. Alright, so end of the movement phase, the Sabertusk moving up to back up the Hunter and try and close on the Canary on the far side here. And the far unit advancing over just in case we get to B objectives. And then the Frost Lord moving around, eyeing up the General and Marathi to come charging in. For shooting, we do have our Vulture from our Beast Rider into Marathi. That is a mortal wound.
Yep. 6.
Nope. Oh, she's got one
left.
And then we'll see from the Hunter, it's going to start with his throwing spear. It misses. And his crossbow misses as well. And then with that, we can do the charges for our Frost Lord here. So he's going 8, which is far enough. He's going to go smacking into Marathi and the General back there.
Yep.
And then going to try... Oh, I'll do his impacts, which would have been 7.
Probably just dealing into Marathi to finish her off.
Yep, right into Marathi. For 5 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
She's got to make 5
6s.
Oh, she got
3.
But she will
not
fall. And then our general charge, he is going 12 and gets right in there, but that's a wicked charge roll for him.
Oh, and I guess this Also would make big Marathi.
Yep.
Dang it.
But since he doesn't have the monster mount, it's just going to be on 6s for the general.
Yep.
Well, just the one, unfortunately.
6 aboard.
Nope, kills the canary. And then charge from Saber Tusks. We'll join him and get the canary here.
Nice.
Alright, and then go to monstrous actions. He's just going to do, see if he can stomp her, which he does, for 2 mortal wounds.
On there, and gets her.
She will fall. So with that, we are going to go with our general. And he might as well go all-out attack. And how many points for you?
Sure. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right, we used the charge one this time, not the melee. So just hitting on 2s.
Doesn't need it.
And wounding on 3s.
Come on.
So 3, no rend.
Okay, so I think they have 6s.
They have shield, so should 5s.
Oh yeah, it could be 5 shields. Get 5s.
Stop 2, but 2 damage going through.
Okay, so 6s. Nope.
Gets 2. And see if they can
Strike
punch a saber.
that. They only got 1 attack each.
Oh.
I'll just put them into them.
Yep.
And they hit. And they miss.
Alright, Saber Tusk, can they finish them? 4s. And 3s. For 2 at Ren 1.
6s? Nope.
That will
Finish them off. Nice job. Just exactly 2.
Perfect. And that would get us the far objective there. And that'll get us still control of both A's and killing 2 wizards.
Oh, yeah.
And our battle tactics, so that would have been 7 points this turn. But with that and just the canary, 1 unit of canary left, we will be calling it here after 2 very destructive turns here for the forces of ogres. Being able to get all 4 of those charges off is extremely impactful with the 4 beasts there. And then I think Jesse got really unlucky with me being able to keep the 1 Stonehorn alive. He made quite a ridiculous amount of saves and ward saves to stay alive with just the 2 wounds remaining.
They do sometimes, though.
Remaining, but no, absolutely. And then just the split attacks sometimes, although I totally agree with Jesse split attacking because he really needed it to pay off to help kill with the 2 monsters, but it didn't end up working, and then they still both stayed alive. But against Marathi, it's not as impactful with just only being able to take the 3.
I think it's better to try and split it up because I needed to really get them off my snakes. I needed at least 1 or 2 rounds of rallying just to make sure if you did connect with them, they'd still be alive.
Yeah.
Because the problem is if they only have 10 models, any of your charges, any of these guys get in, they're going to be wiped.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And then, we were getting some pretty hard charge rolls and doing a lot of impacts with the Stonehorns and the Thunder Tusks charging in like that. So it can do, which I feel is exactly what you got to do with these guys. They just got to kind of go in, see if they can hit hard enough to keep things down so that it can't punch back and whittle them down. Because with enough, they're not going to last forever, the Stonehorns and such. And especially if you can get more mortals, they do have the 5-up ward, but obviously mortals will get past their 3-up armor a lot easier. But very bloody couple of turns here today for the forces of destruction, and Marathi bringing down a couple of beasts herself. But was pretty awesome battle, getting to try out more of the ogres and try out a different list with them that didn't have Kragnos in it like I did the previous game. But hope you guys enjoyed today's battle report. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date on all things Gaming Grots. And be sure if you guys want to become a full-time supporter of the channel, all those funds and additional support go into the channel, and then we can get some more interaction with you guys on the members side. But until next time,
have a good one.